Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. If you're new here, welcome. This is a 5-minute-a-day, 5-day-a-week Bible study, which studies the Psalms verse by verse. It takes us about 4 years to go through the entire Psalter, and we're in our second go-around, which I like to call Volume 2, and we're pretty far along, actually. We are in Book 4 now. The Psalms is divided up into 5 books. We are firmly in Book 4. We're in Psalm 96. We'll look at the last 3 verses today. We call this the Bible Bistro, so I'd like for you to take your Bible, find a place to sit, and join me. Open your Bible up. We're going to look at verses 11, 12, and 13. Let me read those for you. Let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof. Let the field be joyful, and all that is therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth. Now today, we come to the third division in this psalm. You know that we talked about the first division, singing unto the Lord. 3 times we have the command for us to sing in verses 1 and 2. And then we have the command, which opens up the second division in this psalm, give. We have that in 7 and 8, 3 times. And then we end up the psalm with this command, let the heavens, let the earth, let the sea, let the field. So 4 times we have let the as our marker here. And this divides into the third piece. And you'll see how different this is. Who are we talking to in the first section and in the second section? We're talking to the Lord's people. But we begin to blend in something more at the end of the second section when we talk about the world being established and him judging the people righteously. We know that we're going to have something more, and certainly we do, because now it's not the people that are being called on to sing and to give. No, it's the world. And he divides it up for us. Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof. Let the field be joyful. So you see, when we have that command back there in, what was that verse? It was verse 10, verse 9. Oh, worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. And I said that, we're talking about everything now. This is all creation. And sure enough, verses 11 and 12 show us exactly what that's about. The heavens, the earth, the sea, the field. Rejoice, be glad, roar, be joyful. So all of that is now not just the people, because the people are over here singing, and they're worshiping, they're giving unto the Lord all the things that are needed to be given to the Lord, that we should always be giving to the Lord, the praise and the glory due his name. But now he invites not only the people, not only the heathen, not only the people of God, Israel, and the church, but now he says, come on in here, heavens. Come on in here, earth. Be glad. Let the sea roar. Let the field rejoice. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice. So even the trees are clapping their hands here. Verse 13. And what are they doing? Before the Lord. Notice how that stands out. Before the Lord. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord. For he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness. Now, I said we were going to compare that to verse 10. He shall judge the people righteously. Well, now he's not done judging, right? He finished with the people. Now he comes to the whole world, which he's going to judge with righteousness, and the people with his truth. Now, let me put a fine point on that. It's not your truth. It's not anybody else's truth. It is his truth. So the truth that is contained in his revelation, his word, that's the truth by which the people will be judged. Join me again next week, and we'll look at Psalm 97 here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.